Namaskaram. Shri Mahaganapatiye Namaha. Shri Gurupyo Namaha. Welcome to today's humble samarpanam on Mayilpeeli. Today we shall chant, learn and understand the slokas of Narayaneeyam Dasakam 94. Let us first chant the sloka and then understand the meaning. Dasakam 94 is about the generation of wisdom of philosophy. It is about how a wise man gets philosophical approach in him is described. Dasakam 94, Sloka 1. Shraddha nishkama dharmaihi pravara gurugira tatsvarupam param te shuddham dehendriyadi vyapagatamakila vyaptama vedayante nanatva sthailya kashyardito गुणजवपु संगतो ध्यासितं ते वह्नेर्दारुप्रभेदेष्विव महदनुता दीप्तता तथा शान्ततादि. O Lord, the supreme, all-pervasive, pure and immaculate aspect of the Lord, which is untainted by Maya and which is distinct from the body, sense organs, etc., is realized by those who, with minds cleansed by unmotivated and disinterested actions, receive advice and guidance from the best of preceptors. Attributes such as stoutness, thinness, diversity, subtlety, etc. are superimpositions on you, the Supreme Brahman, arising out of association with the three gunas, inherent nature of qualities, namely the sattva, rajas and tamas, similar to descriptions of fire as big, small, bright or dim, according to the nature of the wood that it is being burnt. Dasakam 94, Sloka 2. Acharakyadarastharani samanumilachishya rupottararan yavedodbhasitena sputatara paribhodhagnina dahyamane karmali vasana tatkrita tanubhuvana bhranti kantara pure dahya bhavena vidya shikine cha virate tvanmaye kalbhavastham. O Lord, the fire of knowledge is ignited by the striking of two fire sticks. The lower one represents the teachings of the teacher, and the upper one the disciple who comes seeking the knowledge to the preceptor. This fire illuminates perfectly clear knowledge and burns the forest full of many tendencies and desires which are an effect of past actions, and also the ignorance of identification with the body and the world. When such a forest is burnt up, the fire of knowledge for want of fuel also subsides in you. Then the state of total merger in you alone remains. Dasakam 94, Sloka 3. Evam tvatpraptitonyo nahi kalu nikalakshleşahane rupaya naikantatyantikaste कृषिवदगद षड्गुण्य षट्कर्मयोगाः दुर्वैर्कल्यैरकल्या अपि निगमपताः तत्फलान्यप्यवाप्ताः मत्तास्त्वां निस्मरन्तः प्रसजति पतने यान्त्यनन्तान् विषाधान्. O Lord, total dissolution or merger in you is the sole and unique means for the annihilation of distress and sorrows. Other means such as cultivation of crops, imbibing of medicines, sixfold tactics adopted by kings for dealing with enemies, the six karmas that is enjoined on a brahmana by Manasmriti, or the eight-limbed yoga of Patanjali are not quite effective in eradicating these nor in preventing these recurrences. The rituals prescribed in the Vedas are hard to perform or practice due to unavoidable and insurmountable obstacles and inadequacies. such as lack of time, constraints on resources, capacity of the performer, etc. Indeed, one who manages to perform these successfully and gets results often becomes proud of his achievement and forgets you, which brings about his decline and endless misery. Dasakam 94, Sloka 4. Twalloka dhanyalokah kvanubhayarahito yatparardhadvayante twadbhitas satyaloke apina sukhavasati padmabho padmanabha evam bhave twadharmajita bahutamasam khakhatanarakhanam तन्मे त्वं चिन्दिबन्धं वरद कृपणबन्धो कृपापूरसिन्धो. O Padmanabha, where indeed is there any world other than the Vaikuntha which is free from fear? Even Brahma feels insecure in Satyaloka due to the fear of being engulfed in you in the form of time at the end of the cycle of creation and dissolution, which is when the Maha deluge happens. What then to speak of mere humans passing through the trials and tribulations of hell in this world itself as the outcome of the sins accumulated by their heinous and evil deeds? May you, O bestower of boons, O Krishna, friend of the miserable and the ocean of compassion, deign to sever all my bonds, praise Bhattadri. Dasakam 94, Sloka 5. Yatartyartvanmayasyaiva himamana vibho vastuto bandhamokshau maya vidyatanubhyam tavatu virachitau swapnabodopamautau badde jivad vimuktim gatavati chabidam tavati tavadeko bhunkte dehadrumasto vishaya falarasan naparo div nirvyatatma. O Lord, in truth and essence, I am a part of yourself, and hence I am neither bound nor liberated. Concepts of bondage and emancipation are delusions created by your subtle powers of Maya and knowledge, in the same way as the imaginary distinction between the dream and waking states. The only difference between these two is that the one who is bound experiences the joys and sorrows resulting from indulgence in worldly pursuits, while the Jivan Mukta or the liberated one, having been purged of all desires, is free from such sorrows and sufferings. Dashakam 94, Sloka 6. Jivan muktatvamevam vidamiti vachasa kim phalam dura dure tannama shuddha buddhe na chalagu manasa shodhanam bhakti tonyat तन्मे विष्णो कृशिष्टाः त्वयि कृतसकलः प्रार्पणं भक्तिभारं येन स्यामंशु किञ्चित् गुरुवचनमिलत् त्वत्प्रबोधस्त्वधात्मा. O Lord, for one of solid intellect, description of the liberated state as this or that carries neither meaning nor conviction. Nothing else but devotion to you purifies the mind. O all-pervasive Lord, may you therefore foster in me intense devotion characterized by total surrender to you, whereby I may soon attain identification with you with a little help, instruction and advice from a preceptor. Dashakam 94, Sloka 7. Shabda brahmanyapiha prayatita manasaha tvam na jananti kechet kashtam vandyashramaste chirataramiha bibhrate nishprasutim yasyam vishwabhiramaha sakala malahara दिव्यलीलावताराः सच्चित् सान्द्रं च रूपं tavana nigaditam tamna vacham briyasam. O Lord, people who are totally engrossed in scriptural rituals, futile and sterile pursuits as these are, neither know nor even try to know you. They are, alas, no different from one who rears a cow that is incapable of bearing a calf. May I never utter any word that does not recount your glories, incarnations, charming and sporting activities that delight the listeners and purge the mind of impurities, and your form which is pure existence, consciousness, bliss. Dasakam 94, Sloka 8. Yo yavan yadrusho va tvamiti kimapi naiva vagacchami bhomane vanchananya bhavaha tvadanubhajaname vadriye chaidhyavairin त्वल्लिङ्गानां त्वदङ्घ्रि प्रियजनसदसां दर्शनस्पर्शनादिः भूयान्मे त्वत्पूजानतिनुति गुणकर्मानुकीर्त्याधरोऽपि. O omnipresent one, emancipator of Shishupala, despite his constant and repetitive vilification of you, even though I am ignorant of your true nature, your glories, etc., I shall, with single-minded devotion, incessantly engage myself in service to you. May I be blessed with opportunities of seeing, touching the feet and so on of your images, and contact with conclaves of your devotees, as also indulge in your worship and adoration, prostration at your feet, and continuous chanting of hymns on your virtues, glories and deeds. Dasakam 94, Sloka 9. Yadyallabhyeta tattava samupahrutam devadasosmi teham twadgehonmarjanadhyam bhavatu mama moho karma nirmayameva suryagni brahmanatmadishu लसिता चतुर्बाहुमाराधये त्वां त्वत्प्रेमाद्रत्वरूपो मम सततमभिष्यन्दतां भक्तियोगः. O self-effulgent one, I am your slave. I dedicate to you all that I may get. Let me be unostentatiously engaged in service to you, such as cleaning of your abodes or the temples and the like. I worship your resplendent four-armed form in the sun, the holy fire, the Brahmana, etc. May I forever practice devotion to you in the form of melting of the heart in a torrential flow of love for you. Dasakam 94, Sloka 10. Aikyam te dana homa vrata niyama tapa sankhya yogai durapam tvatsanghe naiva gopyaha kila sukriti tamaha prapurananda sandram bhakteshvanyeshu bhuyaha swapi bahumanushe bhaktimeva tvamasam तन्मे त्वद्भक्तिमेव दृढय हरगदान् कृष्णवातालयेश. O Lord, the gopis, the cowherd maidens inhabiting in Vrindavan, were truly blessed in that by their wholehearted devotion they attained supreme bliss and oneness with you, which is unattainable by other means such as charity, sacrifice, penance, austerities, etc., or the methods prescribed in the Sankhya and Yoga systems of philosophy. Amongst your innumerable devotees, the gopis occupy a unique position and esteem in your eyes. O Krishna, the Lord of Guruvayur, may you strengthen my devotion to you and cure all my ailments. Praise but Thee. Hare Krishna. Govinda Nama Sankirtanam. Govinda Govinda. Narayana Akila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. Shri Haraye Namaha. Shri Maha Periyava Sharanam.